Happy New Year, everybody. Back in the Mark 6 convertible. Where shall we begin? Let's start here. Still waiting on the replacement bezel. I have been told that a third one has been sent out to me. It's very dusty. Get a cloth to wipe that. So that's still there. Been told that there's a third one being sent out to me, and they have also offered me £50 compensation for the trouble that's taken nearly 3 months to get a replacement bezel. Hopefully that will be here soon. Not been the greatest of lead ups to Christmas for me with regards to the car. Let's just jump out. First up, I think I covered it in another video. I had a bit of a knock in the ice and caught this wheel. So that needs refurbing, which is a pain, but it's doable. Which obviously I caught under here as well. Now, to cover that up, I have got a splitter here, just a cheap splitter, gloss black, which I will probably be fitting when this goes for its DPF delete. Now, another issue that I've had, and this one's a bit more painful, is this here on the door. You see that? Let's just zoom out a little bit. So basically from about here down to about here, opened the door while I was sat in the car, wind caught the door, smacked it against a wall, and it's bent there and cracked the paint along here. Now I've had one quote so far to let me just come to get that bend taken out there, and they want to respray from the door all the way back and the rear quarter. Now I can't see why they'd need to do the rear quarter as well. If they're not bothered about doing the wing because of colour match, why can't they just do the door, or even just a section of the door? They want to do the whole lot. £600. £600 to do a door and a rear quarter that hasn't even been touched. But that's only one place I've been to. The rest of the places aren't open till next week. So I'm hoping that a smaller body shop will just do the door. There is a little bit of damage down along here as well, where it's scraped a bit. Or even if somebody could just bend it out for me, but there's nowhere in Northern Ireland local to me that do smart repairs and just pull that out. I am tempted just to pull it out myself, but I don't want to do any more damage. But that rear quarter is immaculate. Why respray a whole rear quarter when it's just a door? They're saying it's about colour match, but if they're not doing the rear wing, what difference does the rear quarter make? It's just the door. Beyond me. So I need to get that sorted. I need to get the wheel sorted. It is booked in for DPF delete 2 weeks tomorrow, and that will be fully documented. They've given me permission. Anyway, mirror caps. I've got the grey ones and I want to change the colour of them. Let's go into the house and talk about this. It's too windy out here. Right, we're in the house. So yeah, the mirror caps, I can change the colour of them. On my other Mark 6, they're gloss black. The front splitter on my other Mark 6 is gloss black. The wheels are gloss black. But I want to do something a bit different. So I've obviously got fabric roof. My splitter's going to be matte. The front grills, well, I left my lights on. I have left the lights on. The front grills are matte black, so I was thinking of going gloss and then glossing the front grills around the fog lights and stuff. But I thought, well, why add extra work to myself? Why don't I just go matte black with the mirror caps? There's a lot more matte black on the car than there is gloss black. Obviously the silver trim round the car, I've also done that in matte black. So I've decided that I'm going to go matte black with the mirror caps. Now, fortunately, I have 2 spare mirror caps from my other car because I brought black ones, and so I'm not actually wasting any money doing this. If I mess it up, I've got my originals on the car. I can just put them back on. I have done one matte black already. There it is. Although I have got a little bit here that I need to go, I'm going to have to rub this back down. It was just a test, just to see what would happen. There's a few little pimples in it, so that needs rubbing down and doing again. But I like the finish, and I think against everything else on the car, that is going to look reasonably good. So we need to do this one. I'm going to wash it, rub it all down, primer it, and matte black. So I'm just going to give this a wash and get all this crap from around the edges, and I'll get back to you. Right, so this is all washed down and wiped, and I've got some, I think it's 240, it's like a soft pad with some sort of sandpapery type finish on it. So I'm just going to rub this down, just to get rid of all the shine. Cat watching in the background. Anyway, you get the gist. I'll get back to you once this is all done. Alright, so that's all rubbed down. So it's all got rid of the, still a bit shiny on there, but I think we'll be alright with that. So obviously the weather's not the best. The weather's not the best at the moment for doing spraying things and stuff like that. So what I've actually done is I've had my heating on. Ooh, cost of living, all that lot. And I've got some primer that was, got it warming on the radiator. So give this a good shake. Then we'll go outside and we will spray some primer on. Give this a shake and we'll be outside. Right, so this is, it's from, you're using Parkside matte car paint. I think, I haven't actually read the instructions, but it's matte, so it shouldn't need lacquer over the top because I don't want it shiny. So, and the primer, just grey primer. So let's just spin you. It's a bit windy, but this is all rubbish from Christmas that needs to go to the dump. Just give that a nice light coating. So this stuff dries very quickly, so hopefully we can get some black on in a few minutes. Might give it 2 coats of primer, we'll see how it looks. So we'll leave that for a few minutes and let it dry a little bit, and then we'll see how it looks. So I'll get back to you shortly. Right, so that's had a couple of coats of primer now. It's all gone on nicely. So which way will we start? Let's start around that way. So yeah, like I say, I'm just using this stuff from Parkside. I've got a couple of cans of this and thought I'd give it a go. I've had this for a while, so it's a bit windy. This does come out shiny to begin with, and then it dries matte. So just give it a light dusting. Turn that around. havoc. Missed a bit in that corner. So yeah, it's shiny to begin with. It's quite bobbly, but we'll let that dry and then give it another coat and see how it looks. So, spraying in the wind. This is turning into a disaster. Right, I've got one done. I've got here. Quite happy to finish a bit of dust on it just for it's in the atmosphere. But that one I'm happy with. As I've said, there's a few scratches stuff. This is an original wing mirror cap that's now, what, 12 years old, that I've just sprayed up there. So I'll pop that back behind the radiator just to keep it warm. And then the other one, my dog, that dog just there, decided while I was in the house to go and have a sniff around, and has done that to it. Knocked it off onto the floor. So I'm going to let that dry off, rub it all down and start again. So I'm going to end this video here because it's not going to be as easy as I thought it was going to be. I'll get this rubbed down later once it's dry and start again. But these things happen. It's all about learning from your mistakes, and my mistake today was having it down low on the floor so that the dog can get to it. So yeah, I'm going to end the video here. I'll get them on the car once they're dry, which will be a couple of days. Well, no, it won't be a couple of days, probably tomorrow once they've dried properly. And my next video will probably be in a couple of weeks. I don't know, might be in a couple of weeks when I'll get my DPF sorted. Like I said, I've got full permission to record everything. Something else might pop up in the meantime. The fascia might turn up for the head unit. I'll record that. But for now, I'm leaving this video here, this note, and see you all in the next one. See you later.